So here we are on the 2001 VW Golf timing belt going back together. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with details. There's other videos out there. Guys have made really great videos as far as taking it apart. I'm at the reassembly stage, and I want to make this video about timing marks. There is a couple things, as we all know, very easy to find, are the cam location is very easy to find. That's documented all over the internet. You have your mark on the pulley, and you have the mark on the back of the housing. Pretty easy. That's kind of a no-brainer. This is standard transmission. You can go to the other side of the vehicle, and you can look down, and there's a port that you can see. I can't get there right now, but there's a port there that you can line up the top to make sure you're at top dead center with your crank. That's not really good enough for me. I don't like it because it doesn't really give you a very good point. But one thing that I found that I think is really cool is if you take and look down here, see if I can do this. It's basically the crank. Well, what happens is on the timing belt cover, there's a you can see it there. Again, this is my first attempt at this, and hopefully I'll get better. There's a little notch right there, so it really makes sense to put that and just dry fit it. Put it back in. I mean, go through all the procedures that we normally go through to crank it around and make sure that you're getting top dead center with your pistons. What I did is I put this back in very quickly. I can't do it right now because I only have two hands. Put two bolts in. I put the harmonic balancer back on, dry fitted it, and when I did, I realized that I was soon to be a tooth or two off, because some of the videos out there will show this mark here, this lining up with this, and it doesn't really work that way. This right now is lining up, and I'm going to shut the camera off, and I'm going to throw a couple bolts in it, and I'll take another look at it and show you. And again, I'll do all that disclaimer stuff. I'm just a backyard mechanic, so just showing you what I'm learning as I go. But anyways, hang tight, and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, what I did. Hopefully you can see this again. I'll get better at this. I hung the lower timing belt cover, and then what I did is I put just two bolts in. So I only have two bolts holding everything. All I'm doing is dry fitting this. I want to verify that, because I hate when you put everything back together and then you crank it around by hand and you're off a tooth. So this, I think, is really going to help. There's really only one way, although there's an extra hole in that harmonic balancer. I don't know why it is, but you can't really line it up wrong. You see the nub on the crank that you line up for your timing. Then if you do look at the other side, again, manual transmission, there's a port there that you can look down, and you look down in there. I don't know. I don't get a warm and fuzzy with that one. I don't really see what's going on there. Anyways. So that's where I'm at. I'm ready to go back together. The new water pump's in. The new tensioner's in. I'm going to thread the belt on there. Also did take one old school and took the spark plug out and made sure number one was up to top dead center. And it's right there. I mean, it's right there. So okay, you see your harmonic balancer, lower pulley, and you see the timing cover. You see my screwdriver, but there's two marks, one on the harmonic balance and one on the cover. They're right on the money. I'm taking a look at this. At it, still trying to get some good video footage of the 2001 VW Golf 2.0 timing belt. And my real issue is that I'm not happy about is getting these marks to line up. And I did find that putting the timing belt cover on and the harmonic balancer, there's right there, you can see my screwdriver. There's two marks, and there's an inspection port over on the other side. It's a manual transmission. I can't get a good shot. I wish I could.